Welcome back, everybody. We switched our outfit, and we learned that we could glamour our swords.
I felt like I mentioned that, but I didn't know how to.
Yeah. So we went and we made the tide sword, but
It looks pretty, but it's
Yeah.
not as good as the Omega weapon.
No, it's not. So we just have the Omega weapon looking like the Leviathan sword for now.
I feel like the start of Rising Tide could have been done before Echoes of the Fallen, but you have to do Echoes of the Fallen to get the last bits of Rising Tide.
Yeah.
You must first know who we are and what drove my forebears to commit such an atrocity. This tapestry is our story, the one that brought us here.
Hey, you
After
can't stay
generations of
here.
wandering,
Oh
my people
no.
sought refuge in northeastern Storm, some 170 years ago. But in exchange for our safety, the Gregorian Church demanded we renounce our faith and branded us heretics when we could not.
To be exterminated, as a lesson to others.
And so was it chronicled in the imperial histories, for anything less would have made the Church seem weak. Yet a handful survived. The few who did fled north and west, and in doing so discovered two things that would forever shape our fates. The first was an old legend, revealing how to make your very own Mother Crystal.
I've heard that one before.
Yes, yet it gave them new hope, however false. Our ancestors convinced themselves that they could recreate the divine if they could only find a strong enough heart. A living being capable of channeling torrents of ether. And the heavens provided.
A dominant warriors.
They'd stumbled across a nostrum in an ancient ruin, which they believed could provoke a sudden outpouring of a creature's ether. They meant to enrage his icon. Leviathan would have destroyed everything, had our people not made their second important discovery. A means to stop time itself.
Where did they find that? The Northerners had no such magics, or they would have used them.
When our ancestors first arrived, the land was uninhabited, save for an old witch who lived on the highest peak. Her body had been consumed by the curse, a cruel payment for her long years of service to the Northern Thanes. So desperate were they to prevent the fall of Drake's Eye, they'd forced her to devise a spell to stop time.
But Drake's Eye did fall.
It did. When she finally perfected the necessary magics, it was already too late. As punishment for her failure, the Thanes exiled her to this forsaken place to live out the few days she had left. Knowing her suffering, our ancestors cared for her as best they could, and in return, she gifted them her spell. That even though she should die, her legacy might live on. So armed with both the knowledge of the ancients and the secrets of time, our ancestors settled upon an ambitious plan. They would create a new Mother Crystal and enchant it that it might endure for all eternity. Thus would our people's wandering, our suffering, finally end, and prosperity visit us once more. And all it would require was the sacrifice of a single child. A small price to pay, or so they believed.
Another victim of man's blind reliance on the Mother Crystals. So we know the seal source. How do we break it and restore the flow of time?
Do you recall the dome of light on top of the cliffs to the west? Inside lie the ruins of an old temple. It was there that the witch built the Vare, A conduit of sorts that channels her remaining ether into the surge. But it's been a long time since anyone set foot in the place. And now, there are others who claim it as their own.
Then we shall go prepared for a fight. That said, it may be best if one of us stays behind.
You think the village could be in danger?
We saw the ether flow from Wallius in all directions, but only encountered a single familiar. There will be more. And should even one make its way here, I doubt the walls could hold it back for long.
Then I shall stay. The Phoenix will see your people safe, tributary.
You have my thanks.
I have to
Very
keep
well.
my eye on you.
We should depart at once. I fear time may no longer be a luxury we can afford.
New quests are available. Hell yeah.
The Vare is not easy to find. We must first head north, and then west, deeper into the forest.
No sign of the child.
You don't think he's... Just try to breathe. That's it.
Is everything all right?
Just breathe.
Ah, you're the outsider. I'm Fannet, healer by trade.
Why you look so mad?
And this is Talor.
She's in the middle of like, oh hey, how are you doing? I'm good to meet you, but like glaring at you.
Yeah.
Yes, I hope.
I hope so too. But
Damn bitch, chill.
But
this affliction, it's like nothing I've ever seen before. He complains of feeling chilled to the bone, but there's no fever to go with it. And my most
It's
careful
COVID.
Antalgic
Shit.
hasn't done a thing to ease the pain in his chest. I'm starting to wonder if his condition might require a different kind of treatment altogether. Shula said that you were here to help us. You couldn't help me, could you?
I'd be happy to. If I can.
You can, don't worry. All I need you to do is speak to Talor's son, Pavat, over at the forge, and ask if he knows what his father was up to before he came down sick. Something must have caused this, and I want to find out what.
Probably went down to the
Trouble is,
river and
Talor's
caught a
too weak to
bug.
Speak, and I can't leave his side for long. So while you talk to Pavat, I'll pay his wife word a quick visit, just in case she knows anything.
Right.
Wrong way, Clive.
Oh!
Well, now he's dead.
Bastard things.
We've done it. We did everything we could.
We killed that guy.
Oh, I never should have.
Oh! Stop it.
Take me. What am I gonna do?
Just like a sniff, sir.
You've got to help me. Shula said you were a force to be reckoned with. Are you?
Why do you ask?
Hey? Oh, sorry. I should explain. My name's Kitav. I'm worried about a friend of mine. He went into the forest and he hasn't come back.
Oh no.
Would you help me find him?
I can try. Tell me what I need to know.
Of course.
He went into the
You know about
forest.
the glamour our ancestors
I
cast to
haven't
keep
seen
this
him.
place hidden, right?
Shula told us about it, yes.
Right. So you know the cairns we use to maintain the spell? Well, it's me and my friend's job to maintain them. If it weren't for the likes of us, it would have faded years ago.
So your friend went into the forest to visit one of these cairns.
Aye, that's right. He said he was going down to Father's Fell. There are two cairns out that way, one by the banks of the Swift Run, and another near the Winged Wains, the ships in the forest.
All right. How will I know this friend of yours?
His name's
Well,
Nasef. He's about my
he's
height,
got blue eyes.
clean-shaven.
And silver hair.
If you could track him down and see that he's come to no harm, I'd be much obliged. I'll search the village just in case anyone's seen him, and meet you back here.
Very well.
To be fair, I could imagine that dialogue actually happening and being like, right, you guys are from the same clan.
Yeah.
Right.
One can by the ships.
And should be the only guy out there.
Stranger. Are you a rider by any chance?
I am. What gave me away?
You giving me a chocobo?
Oh, I can smell it on you. The scent of the stables. And not just any stables. Something tells me you've never been one to ride half-starved birds with chine gall and wet beak. If I had a guess, I'd say your bird eats only the finest greens and has her feathers groomed twice a day with a curl hairbrush.
Hell yeah, we love ambrosia.
Nothing but the best for my ambrosia.
Ambrosia, eh? Pretty name. What's she like?
Well, her hair matches yours.
She's tall and strong. And her feathers are as white as snow.
You're joking.
Also missing one eye.
You've got a white chocobo.
I have, yes. I suppose they are rather rare.
This I've got to see. Can you bring her here?
I wish.
I would if I could, but I doubt Shula's skiff could hold her.
Me dad's got a boat. And he's ferried chocobos before. You could get him to bring her. It'd be perfect timing and all. He's preparing for a trip beyond the wall as we speak. I'm sure he'd help you if you asked.
He would. Well, I don't suppose it would hurt to have
Another
ambrosia
quest that didn't have to actually be anything.
All right, then.
Yeah.
You could have just let me have my
Find your
bird.
father.
Yep, just like any other area in the world we've been
Storehouse on the other
to.
side of the brook. Tell him Manda sent you.
How the fuck did it get to Waloed? How the fuck did it get to Sandbreck? How the fuck did it get to Dalmechia?
Yep.
But no, you need a quest for this one. I tried my hardest not to say Ash and Waloed like back to back because they're the same fucking place.
Yeah.
One of the outsiders, then.
Yeah, I need my bird.
Shula invited me. Are you Manda's father?
I am. Got you running errands for her already, has she?
She's asked to see my chocobo, but I'd need your help and your boat to bring her here.
Or you could just say no. Honestly, that girl and her birds, she'll be growing feathers soon enough.
Well, truth be told, I didn't take the idea seriously at first. But thinking about it, it would make it easier to get around if I had ambrosia here. Can you help?
Well, if you're sure that's what you want. The tributary says we're to treat you lot as we would each other. So, if you need me to ferry your bird over, then that's what I'll do. Still, they don't take the water easily. I'll need you to bring us a mimic goat or two to keep her calm on the journey over.
And where would I find one of those?
Out in the forest.
Oh, don't ask me. It's been years since I last brought a chocobo across the bay, and I'm told the world's changed a fair bit since then. Where do you usually get your stable supplies from?
Well, the man who made Ambrosia's tack lived in Martha's Rest, and if I remember correctly, he traded in chocobo feed too. So I suppose I'll go and ask him.
Yeah, I'm just gonna,
I'll be
you know,
sailing over to Northreach soon.
take a couple
Some
days,
supplies.
go to Martha's
After
Rest.
that,
It's cool.
You collect your bird and your gourd, and then meet me by the shore. Just don't take too long, all right?
Goes and finishes the game.
Yeah.
Never comes back.
I just gotta go halfway across the world. It's fine.
Oh, do you need something?
I do, though not from the forge. Fanet asked me to speak with you. She's looking into the cause of your father's illness and wondered if you could shed any light on the matter.
I see. Sorry. She shouldn't have dragged you into this.
It's no trouble, really. Tell me, did your father do anything out of the ordinary before he fell ill?
Not that I know of. But then I hardly see him. He's always out and about, like. Well, at least he was. Suppose he might have been a bit more fidgety than usual, but apart from that...
When you say out and about, where does he usually go?
Out and
Just round
about.
the village. Wanders over to Blazier's place most days. He's a fisher who lives on the other side of the fount. They're old friends. Maybe he knows something I don't.
Maybe.
Ate some
I'll
bad
go and
fish.
speak with him.
No sign of the child.
You should get Joshua a chair.
Good.
I can't stand these
There is a
motherfuckers.
matter which I would beg your aid.
Of course, what is it?
Oh God.
Oh, hi.
Please, not so loud.
Something serious then.
He doesn't even know she's there.
No.
I think we might have company. I was passing by the low gate when I saw a figure moving among the trees up on the cloak. At first, I thought it must have been you or your brother, so I didn't say anything, but the more I think about it, the more certain I am that the figure looked familiar.
And you're sure it wasn't one of the other villagers?
Positive. I think it was someone from outside the wall who has found his way inside. Of course, it could just be my imagination playing tricks on me. I only caught a fleeting glimpse, and it might have been you or your brother. But if it is who I think it is, we cannot allow him to leave now that he knows we're here.
What does that mean?
Kill him.
Would you go and see?
Well, I need more of the backstory in case I do find him. Do I kill him?
Given what lurks in the forest,
Who gives a
the
shit?
only one likely to get hurt is
None of this matters.
Very well. Whether the man you saw is who you believe him to be or not, we need to know. It may yet be someone else entirely. Someone who means your people, or my people, harm.
Perhaps. Just promise me that if you do find someone up there.
Don't worry. I won't draw my sword unless I need to.
Thank you.
Shula, you were really important for this.
Miller, this man you saw, might he be the customer you told me of?
I fear so.
The customer?
Why are you guys so fucking
I'll explain
ominous?
later. Come on.
Just say it. Out with it. Jesus Christ. Is he a slave trader?
The back of her axe looks like Arceus's head.
If we pick too many of the flowers, there won't be enough.
That was the correct response. Just keep walking.
Oh, there's one
Go to
more up
Minwoo's
there.
Cup. That's not a good name for that place.
Minwoo's Cup.
Nope.
Almost
Okay.
time for harvest, then.
Shove.
Hello.
Greetings, stranger. What can I do for you?
What can I
Name
do
is
for
Blazir, is it
you?
not? Pavard tells me you're a friend of his father's, and that the two of you may have spent some time together prior to his illness.
His illness? Talor's never been ill a day in his life. I don't know why he'd start now.
Oh, Fanny doesn't know either. It was she who asked me to look into his recent behavior on the off chance it might explain how his condition arose.
I suppose there was something that struck me as a bit odd. He kept asking about the woods. Did you see anything strange on your way back from the shore? Are you certain? Do you swear? That kind of thing. I didn't, of course. But he wouldn't let it go. It was like he was expecting something to happen. It was just a matter of when. Not that I know what. Well, he never told me anyway.
Well, that certainly
I
does
like
sound
this guy.
unusual. And it might just be what Fannet is looking for.
I don't know what the fuck's going on. Neither do I.
Don't mention it. What? And when you say Talor, wish him the best from me, yeah?
You never know when your
See what the
friends
healer
might
makes of
croak.
this.
You never know when your friend just suddenly gets Alzheimer's and can't remember you.
Yeah.
Why my dementia hasn't affected me as a person. By me. Why my dementia hasn't affected me as a person. By me.
spoke with Werder, but she couldn't tell me anything. Did you have any better luck?
Nothing conclusive. But there was one thing.
I don't know why.
Kazir, the fisherman, told me that Talor had taken a sudden interest in the forest of late.
It doesn't even matter how
He kept asking him if he'd seen anything unusual there on his way back from the coast, but never let on what exactly he was expecting him to have seen.
The forest between here and the coast. Surely not. But then...
Out with it, woman.
Then...
Words, use
Can't
them.
say for sure. But I think Talor's illness might have some connection to the Tonberries.
Oh.
They used everybody's grudge.
During your time here, the small, scaly beastmen.
And you think they may have caused
They're
Talor's
the
illness?
small, scaly beasts.
The small.
At least in a way. And if I'm right, it's no wonder the treatments I've been trying didn't work.
Nothing about them are
It's a lot to
small.
ask, but would you go down into Father's Fell for me?
They have rather large knives.
And if my fears are true and offering a
The
product,
knives is a euphemism. I'm talking about their legs.
Going on
My
here?
God.
Their legs are really long.
And so are
I'll
their
explain
tails.
everything when
Yeah.
you return, but time flows
And their
fast.
robes aren't long
And I
enough.
do. Make haste for Father's Fell and take the
I thought they
offering
only
from
had 2
Alba.
legs.
Talor's life may depend on it.
Very well.
God, that sword is cool looking.
Yeah. Alright, so now that that is taken care of.
I love fantasy swords that are just colored metals. Like, give me a black sword.
Yeah.
Give me a blue sword. Give me a red sword. The red sword is usually blood sword. It's just cool.
We've got a few rooms going spare now.
Blue's my favorite though. That was Final Fantasy 1's mithril swords
Yeah.
were blue.
Yeah.
I remember you.
I remember
You're the one who
you.
saved Whiteheart. How's the old girl doing?
Her name's Ambrosia. Stop
She's
calling her
very
that.
well. Thank you.
Oh, don't thank me. You're the one who saved her. Anyway, what brings you to the rest today?
I was hoping to purchase a Mimit gourd. And I thought you might be able to tell me where I could find one.
Oh, reckon I could do better than that. Just so happens, I've got a whole carload of the blasted things. Not a buyer in sight.
Really?
Aye, you'd be doing me a favor taking a few off my hands before they turn to mush. But just be on the lookout for wild birds, eh? Don't want them chasing after you like they did me.
I will.
Good times.
Oh, you're very welcome. Any friend of Whiteheart is a friend of mine. And in times like these, friends have got to stick together.
That's cool and all. We met you, and you were yelling at me for being a lowborn filth,
Yeah.
Keep Amanda's father waiting.
who was a bearer. You yelled at me about that and asked me where my master was.
Yeah.
And now you're like, oh, but we're cool, right?
Yeah.
No. No, we're not cool.
And now might I help the garrison today?
All right. What are we doing on this side?
We just gotta meet him down at the shore.
Oh, right. That's where the guy is.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we can get Ambrosia so we
Right.
can make these quests a little faster.
For some reason, my brain did not connect that we had to meet him again. I was like, all right, cool. We got the Mimic Gourds back over there now.
Yeah. We're going on a trip.
Run like the wind.
Hope you like boats. Mark? Hey, Dad's buried near here. No, he isn't.
That's the other
Straight
place.
home.
No, that's the other place. It's got that little divot that goes down like in the calm lands where you find the Cadalabol.
Yeah. The Calatabog.
And this must be
Calatabog.
Ambrosia, was it? Oh, she's a real beauty, isn't she?
I have the Mimic gourd too. Yeah.
Thought we needed 2.
That's what he said.
Thank you kindly. Soon as she's gobbled this up, we'll set sail.
We're going to take a little trip across the bay now, Ambrosia. Don't worry. You'll be all right.
Fuck!
That's something that's kind of fallen off in 14. Is the chocobo armor.
Yeah.
There's no reason for a chocobo anymore. You don't need it.
Well, we made it.
You didn't know? She is as white as snow. You're beautiful, aren't you, girl?
Brave, too. She was calm as you like on the journey over. The mimic gourd will have played its part, of course, but passing through the walls enough to spook most birds even then. Not this one, though.
This one's seen some shit.
She's been through a lot. Not as much they could unnerve her now.
Not with a beloved master by her side.
She once saw me turn into a primal.
And kill my brother.
Oh. It's you who looks after me, isn't it, girl?
Anyway, thanks for bringing her here. I hope I can breed a bird like her someday.
And if you and Ambrosia need ferrying back to Northreach, you only need say the word.
Thank you. But I think we might explore Mysidia together. What do you say, Ambrosia?
Fuck yeah.
I want to play hot and cold.
Good.
Just what we needed. 3 quests to let us do things that we can do in the other parts of the world just as easily.
So there's 3 quests out here and the 4th one behind us.
Before we turned east
So that's a
of the
total
shipwrecks
of
to reach the coast. Now
7
we must head
quests
in the
done
opposite
by the time
direction.
we're done with these.
Left it is then.
Are we at, what, 3 done now?
Ready
Yeah.
to go?
Oh, never mind. We've got to check both the 2 of these.
Well, here's the cairn. But no sign of Nasef. To the riverbank, then.
Faster!
There's a large gate up ahead, and beyond it, a cluster of ancient ruins. The temple, or the Heir of Hours as my people call it, can only be reached by passing through them.
That's fine.
So is this the way to go? No.
Oh, I guess Joshua said, fuck it, I'm gonna stay back there.
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
I thought she was staying back there too, so to me it made sense at the time. Like he's gonna keep an eye on her, but I guess he's just hanging back there. Because party can't have more than 4 people.
I know him. Takes care of the cans. Wait. You didn't think I was him, did you? Sorry, mate, I'm just out to gym myself a few ibexes. What do you want with the lad, anyway?
His friend, Katav, asked me to look for him. Apparently he ventured out to work on one of these cairns and didn't return.
Wow, that is a worry.
You're a hunter, yes? You must know the woods as well as anyone. Can you think where he might have gone?
There's a bridge further down the path. Blasted thing got washed away a few moons back. Our carpenter only recently had time to rebuild it. But if I remember rightly, there is another cairn on the far side. Maybe he decided to visit that one while he was here.
That makes sense.
I mean, bridge is up. Let's go look at the one we haven't been able to go look at for a little while.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Don't mention it.
Got to keep the glamour up,
Keep an eye
and
out
these things
too.
keep the glamour up.
Perhaps he just got delayed or something.
Let's hope so.
Okay, bye.
Crab is going through it over there. Did you see him?
Yep. Robert Crab.
Crab rave. Was that Grey Widows?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Stay away, damn you! Hold on!
Muddy what?
Muddy.
That's actually pretty cool.
Quit him. Quindem.
Oh shit, he's got a tornado. Give me 1 second, friend. I'm gonna mute it for 1 second.
Okay. Oh.
I was like, it's not supposed to rain again, is it? But I thought I heard doo 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 doo.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
You that guy I'm looking for?
I'm the tributary's guest. And you must be Nassef.
I am? But how do you know that?
Your friend Katav asked me to look for you when you didn't return.
I'm sorry.
Your boy's worried about you.
I
Go
was
check.
so
Go make
focused
sure
on
he's
cleaning
okay.
the cairn, I didn't see those creatures coming till it was too late.
How exactly do they work?
Oh, there are crystals inside. They're what keeps the glamour going. Should the ether cease to flow through too many of them, our shroud would quickly unravel. It's my job to make sure that doesn't happen.
And an important job it is. But you'll struggle to do it if you're dead. You need to take more care.
Yeah.
Noted.
No arguments there.
Anyways, I'm going home.
The truth is, me and Katav usually work together, watching each other's backs like. But when we heard outsiders were coming, we split up to get the job done faster, so things will be perfect for your arrival. Stupid, I know.
So you found him then?
Not before the local fauna did. My arrival seemed to put them off their dinner.
Mustn't have been hungry after all. Expect you'll be wanting someone to escort you back to the village then, Nassef. Woods are full of nasties today.
When you're next in Haven, be sure to come and see us. You saved my life. It's only right I repay you.
If you insist. Take care now.
Yeah. Still have things to do out here, I believe. Oh no, it's on the other side. Turn around.
Come on.
This way. And we turn here. Down in here. Yes.
I can walk from here.
Oop,
If there's
can't
one
fit.
thing I know about beastmen, is that they love to hide in the dark.
Hey guys, what you doing? Doing creepy shit?
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
What are they up to? Some sort of ritual.
That's an idea. Make a Tonberry in D&D.
I've thought about it.
Would be like a warlock rogue.
I guess, yeah. Those
Oh,
work
I do not like the way that they walk.
Those work really well together. Warlocks and rogues.
Yeah.
They have their own. I want to say it's their own subclass. I think it's Hexblade. Hexblade Warlocks.
Stop walking onto him.
I don't like that they're just standing there.
Uh-huh. I am very uncomfortable.
Why are you pretending like you're weeping angels, man? We've seen you walk. I just want a cutscene where they're talking about something, and the camera pans, and there's just one of them standing there. You can take the cute out of the Tonberry, but you can't take the Menace.
Let's see what's on this altar then.
A child?
Hey, that's my child. I mean, great grand uncle. Question mark.
A silver chain. I doubt the Tonberry's made it. This must be what Fennec was talking about.
Were they doing a ritual? Cursing him? The fuck?
Me when I'm petty. Motherfucker said we weren't scholars. Hey, you know what's up with this?
You're back. Well, did you find anything?
Your name makes me think of Fanny.
Yeah.
Anytime he says it.
Chain.
Fanny is butt.
I knew it.
I feel like it's not supposed to be pronounced
I'm still none
Finette
the wiser.
either. It should be Finet.
Forgive me. This chain. It's a Gregorian Maternoster.
Worn by men of the faith. What's it doing here? And why would the Tonberries be praying to it?
To understand that, you need to understand what the Tonberries are. They feed on hatred and suffering.
So of course they're into religion.
Yeah.
If you render them an offering, some token of grievance against your fellow man, they will put a curse upon him.
So you think someone's put a Tonberry curse on Talor?
I can't say for sure. Truth be told, I always assumed it was an old wives' tale. But given his fear of the forest and the presence of the chain on the altar, I don't know what else to think.
And the amount of Tonberries I had to kill to get it.
Anyone who would nurse such a grudge.
Right here. There would be one next to the shop owner in the background.
Just being there.
Just there.
And then it's gone in the next scene.
It's not attacking. It's just there. And then, like, his shoulder will move. You'll see the blade cover it. And then he'll, like, righten back up, and it won't be there.
Your Aya has nowhere to go but back to its source.
You're saying he cursed himself?
In trying to curse another, aye.
When my father was younger, he was one of the few permitted to venture beyond the wall on trading expeditions. He told us that when he journeyed to Sanbreque, he'd wear that chain to disguise his true beliefs, lest Grieger's faithful turn their cudgels on him.
Did they ever catch him in his deception? Might that explain the ill will he bears someone?
Not that he ever told me.
Come now. Let's not waste time speculating about Talor's past. We need to focus on the present, and that means finding a way to break the curse.
All right. If there's anything I can do to help, let me know.
In fact...
Thank you. I shall.
Put your hand to this and absorb the Tonberry.
Thanks for going to all this trouble. Here, it's not much, but I want you to have this. We call it an adder stone. It's a gatherer's charm. Reacts to certain rare minerals we use in crafting. Makes them ring out like a bell. Stuff you'd have no chance of spotting otherwise. If you find anything, see that you bring it back to me. I can make you some decent gear with it. If you're interested, like.
I am, thank you. And I'll be sure to pay you a visit. Until then, I wish your father a swift recovery.
I can't wait to go outside and find 50 bloodied fangs.
Mm-hmm. Serpent ring recipes. All right. Oh. Interesting.
Yes?
Oh, I could get a Tonberry. There are hunts. Well, well, well.
Did we not already... Well, no, because we would have had it. Oh my god, it shoots your stagger up by a lot.
Makes sense. Notched tang.
But would it be worth, considering how much we drop an attack?
No, it wouldn't be.
Till next time.
Might be
then.
cool to have, though, to glamour.
Yeah. I'm curious, though. How much has that changed? Does that only change stagger damage? Does that mean that Diamond Dust would crack every time?
Probably.
Thank you. Nassef told me everything. If you hadn't got there when you did.
Oh, it doesn't bear thinking about.
All that matters is that you're safe. Far be it from me to tell you how to do your jobs, but don't go alone again.
Or if we have to, maybe we should think about casting the glamour on ourselves to keep the wildlife from spotting us.
That's a thing to think about.
Take its toll, of course, but it'd beat letting the cairns fall and having to weave the entire spell from scratch. Imagine if we had to do that.
I'd rather not. Would only succeed in adding 2 new piles of stone to the collection.
Your bearers.
That we are, thank the tides. The others can't attune to the crystals in the cairns the same way we can. Reckon this place would be doomed without us.
So, you do this work for the good of your people? Not because...
We're forced to. No. From what I've heard of the way things work on the outside, we were truly blessed that our rain fell here in Mysidia.
Yeah.
Our people are few enough as it is. If we started turning on each other, kin against kin, over nothing but a stupid accident of birth, our days would be numbered.
They would.
Anyway, all's well that ends well, eh? Thanks to you, both of us lived to keep this place hidden another day.
not.
Maybe. We could get under the sea. You never know.
Well, like Clive said, it wouldn't be the first time we fought an icon under the sea.
Yeah.
On the ocean floor is how he said it, I think.
Yeah. Hello. Okay, so you're somewhere. Oh, do I need to, like...
Straight home now.
Hello.
A bottle.
Open it.
Hope
Let the
it's not-
genie out.
Hope it's not Chris's bottle.
Perfume from Tonberry. Looks expensive too.
I should go ask the dame about this.
Who's there? Stop!
Quick, kill him.
Let's go. Fly, Ambrosia.
He doesn't look like the people who live here. Kill him.
No! No!
Yes.
Hang on! I'm coming!
Bees.
Bees!
My god.
Don't eat me! I'll give you gut rot, I swear!
Tidal wave's not bad.
Nah, it's pretty cool.
I like it. I like it a lot.
Surprised?
I'm not a fan of the Leviathan head, but for the gimmick, I get it.
Yeah.
Are you all right?
I'm more than all right. I'm saved. Oh, I could kiss you.
Please don't.
Maybe you should introduce yourself first.
Maybe you should take me to dinner first.
Yeah.
Hervey, I knew it was you. What are you doing here?
I came to see you. Oh, my little canary. It's been so long.
You're not allowed to be here.
Thank you for saving him and sparing him.
Who is he?
Hervey, one of many clients from my employment beyond the wall.
One of many clients? We spoke every night of our plans together. Whispered songs of love into each other's ears.
I worked for the dame.
Then you upped and vanished without so much as a word.
I left you a note, didn't I? I told you I was sorry, but that we could never be together. That I could never abandon my family. And I told you not to look for me. How did you even find this place, anyway?
The flame of your love was as a beacon in the night that guided me to you.
Hervey.
I was walking by the coast near Northreach when I saw a lady who looked like you. Eyes like the ocean. Hair like the driven snow. The next moment, she and her companions were jumping in a skiff and sailing out towards the wave. So I, borrowed the nearest boat and started rowing.
It must have been Shula bringing us here. So what? You rowed, found a nose how many leagues across the bay, simply because you saw a woman with white hair.
And as I did, the skies changed from a dull and hopeless grey to a bright and benevolent blue. That was when I knew for certain that my little canary was close.
Oh, why did you come? You should have forgotten me, as I tried to forget you. I cannot leave my people, Hervey. And now that you know about this place, neither can you. We must return to Haven and accept my family's judgment.
I'm to meet your family. Oh, my little
No.
canary.
come and see me
I like that
You
she's
did
like
as I
just
asked, and you
exasperated.
must be
She's not
rewarded for it.
mad, but she's not happy.
First,
Yeah.
Follow me.
I
Hervey.
don't want this guy to be killed for knowing, but god damn it, you have made this really hard for us to not do this.
Yeah.
Yeah, good luck to that guy.
Should never have found this place. How could I be so careless?
Don't blame yourself. I doubt anything could have kept that man away.
All right. And with that, we'll see you guys in the next episode.
I think we just finish this quest off.
You think?
And then be done with the quest, continue the story.
Forgive me.
There's nothing to forgive. You two met at the Vale, I take it.
When I worked there, yes. To earn the coin that my people need to survive. Though Mysidia is our sanctuary, there are certain necessities that it cannot provide. And for that reason, some of us seek employment beyond the wall. Yet few are the opportunities for followers of a strange faith in a strange land.
And so you supported your family as best you could.
I did. And I have never regretted it for a moment. I found a second family in the Vale. And in the Dame, a second mother. I also found Hervey. But our love could never be. I knew that if I revealed my secret to him, I would be putting my people in danger. But that if I did not, I would be living a lie, unable to return home.
What will happen to him now?
Since our people settled in Mysidia, uninvited visitors have been few and far between, but not unknown. Explorers, survivors of shipwrecks, none lasted long.
I see.
That was before my time, you understand? I've never had to make a decision like this before. Ymila, know that I do not blame you for any of this. It was me who decided to make the trip to shore. Me who exposed our secret. This was my mistake, and I shall bear the responsibility.
I'll kill him myself.
Tributary. I only beg you to remember that Hervey means us no ill will. He's just a fool. A fool who loves me.
I will take that into
This man
consideration.
really got the whole
For
tribe
yours is not the
disappointed
only
in him.
voice I must listen to. The whole family must be consulted, and it may take time for me to arrive at my decision. I hope you understand.
Of course, Tributary. However long it takes. Come what may, I thank you, my lord, for bringing us back together.
Alright, we'll see you guys in the next episode, I think.
Yeah, I think we're just straight to the next story part.
Yep, cool.